What's up, guys? Adman here with this review of Kiba episode 1. I encourage everybody to go check out this series. I heard it's a really good series, and I heard a lot of praise about it pretty much, so I just went to check it out. And when we start off in episode 1, pretty much the series is about this boy named Zed. Now he's in this city, I think it's called Calm or something like that, and in this city pretty much he doesn't really want to be here. He's trying to find a way out and stuff, and he's getting into all this kind of trouble, police trouble, just mischief and all this kind of stuff. And then we get to a point in the actual episode where we see that his mom is like in this mental place. Well, they call it a hospital, but she's like freaking out and stuff, and she's not talking. And it gets to a point where he goes and see his mom, and she recognizes these feathers. His friend Noah gave him feathers. Now his mom recognizes the feathers. Maybe there's connections. I'm assuming that she doesn't talk and stuff like that, because when she reacted to the feathers, he realized, he said, "Mom, like, what's going on? What do you remember? What do you remember from these feathers?" So there is a connection between her and the feathers. Later on, we see that Noah, he has something on his back. Now obviously he has like spine problems, or maybe he got like hit by something, a car or something, but he has spine problems, and there's like this like a robotic structure, something on his back, and it's pretty much keeping his spine intact. And he was like coughing up blood and stuff like that, and he got sick, and he had to go to the hospital for like his checkup or whatever. So there's something going on with his friend Noah that we don't know about. Now I'm assuming that Noah is like his caretaker, or something, like just somebody who's looking after him while his mom is in the hospital or whatever, because we saw in this episode that Zed gets in trouble, and Noah pretty much came to his rescue. And Noah was talking to like the police chief or whoever he was. Noah was talking to him, and he was like, "Yo, just let him go this time, and we'll try to get him back into school," or whatever the case may be. So Noah is definitely somebody who's taking care of Zed right now within the story. And then later on, after the whole feather incident, Zed is trying to break his mother out of the hospital and whatnot. And Zed gets confronted while he's on the chase, because Zed was actually supposed to be going back to school. He got pretty much captured, and they put him in this room, and he's supposed to be back in school. He ends up escaping with the help of Noah. Someone started a fire in that school, and Zed fled with Noah. We get to a point where Zed and Noah, are pretty much running, and Noah tries to break Zed out, because Zed was captured by the police once again, and Zed tried to break him out. Noah kept on running, and they got to a point where they got cornered, and Zed got confronted by somebody. We don't really know who he was, but then we see that his mom shows up. His mom shows up, and his mom, she starts casting spells and all this kind of stuff, all this crazy shit. She starts casting spells, and we see that the dude that tried to kill Zed, his mom pretty much took him out. And then there's this portal that opens up. Zed flees the scene, and at the end of the episode, pretty much there's this portal that opens up, and Zed he ends up going through that portal, and he's now within a different realm or a different world. Now, how did he get into that realm? How did he get into that world? In the episode, they mentioned something about a shard caster and stuff like that. Where is that coming from? How was his mom able to cast spells? Was his mom faking, or was she really mental and stuff like that? Or did the feathers just bring her back, bring her memories back? Is there a reason? Is that really his mom? That could be a question. Is that really his mom? Because she seems very, very young. So the question could be, is that even his real mom? So there's a whole bunch of questions that come into play with this very episode, and you guys go check it out. I'm gonna leave the link down below in the description box. You guys check out the series called Kiba, and I'll be back next week for episode 2. Admin, I'm out.